Namaskar, namaskar. My name is Gyanendra Kumar. I'm biology educator in India. So, guys, we have thousands of different type of evidences that evolution happened on this earth. Like on the basis of innumerable number of fossils, we can conclude evolution happened on this earth. In that series of proof only, we got one more proof that is called Archaeopteryx. This Archaeopteryx, is a kind of fossils, and it was. Somewhere it was seen in the during the excavation process. It was seen somewhere in the Germany. In Germany, there was a scientist. His name is Andreas Wenger. This Andreas Wenger in Bavaria saw this Solenhof. He was doing some kind of work, and he got a great fossil. That great fossil is called Archaeopteryx lithographica in 1861 only. Yes, at present this that fossil is kept into the Royal Museum of the London. They are the peoples. They have everything, isn't it? Yes. So they have that fossil, Archaeopteryx lithographica fossil we have. Yeah. So question is what is special? What was the special in that Archaeopteryx lithographica fossil? See, scientists say this Archaeopteryx as a missing link. Missing link means what? Try to understand it. If we have some fossil, and that fossil is indicating link between connection between two existing species, we will call them missing link. So Archaeopteryx, is Archaeopteryx, which was a kind of fossil, and it has a mixed character of reptiles and the birds. Let's compare which kind of characters were present in the reptile and birds. You all know in the course of evolution, from the fishes amphibians were evolved, from amphibian reptiles were evolved, and from reptiles only birds and mammals were evolved, right? So this fossil is establishing connection between reptile and birds. In Archaeopteryx, it is observed that their body characters, they were like dinosaur. They were like reptiles. Dinosaur is a reptile, so reptile kind of lizard kind of body present. Fine. Then, in the reptilian character, we observed body axis was like a lizard, student. See, body axis was like a lizard, and they had long tail. Now, you all know that long tail is the characteristic of reptiles, and their bones were non pneumatic. Actually, this Archaeopteryx, they had capability of to fly. Their body was covered by feather. Okay, and there also their two jaws were modified into beak. Yeah, their two jaws were modified into beak, so they had a lot of the bird character, right? But you all know that bird have pneumatic bone. Pneumatic bone means the bone have many air cavities. Their bone is ossified, the bone is fully developed, but within the bone many cavities are present. That cavity hold air, so their body will be lighter and they can fly. But these guys, this is about normal horse, normal bird at modern bird. But here, even they were flying, they are not pneumatic bone, air cavity containing bone, and their jaw had homodonty. You see, jaw is absent into the birds. The bird jaw is modified into beak, right? Right, and then they have not teeth also even, but they had homodont teeth. Homodont teeth means only one type of teeth was present, right? And then they had a presence of weak sternum also. It's like any other reptile. And then they had free caudal vertebra like lizard. Caudal vertebra means last vertebral bone, that we are also calling it tail. So as we told that they had tails, so they had caudal vertebra also. And then they had fingers. That fingers, their fingers, they were ending like a claw, right? You see, if you'll see the fingers of the reptiles, their fingers in like a claw. Fine. Now, what was the character of the birds? So first character of bird was the body was covered by that Archaeopteryx. Their body was covered by feather. Okay. Then four limb, actually their four limb was modified into wing, obviously for flying. Okay, and hind limb hind limb are built on the typical avian character. Okay, like hind limb was like a typical avians, right? And like birds, their skull bones, actually they were fused. Yes. See, this is one imaginary diagram of, 1 second, I'll show you. This is one imaginary diagram of the Archaeopteryx, you see. Imaginary diagram of Archaeopteryx, and I'll show you that fossil also. Yeah, 1 second. I'll show you the fossil also. This is what fossil we got. Are you clearly observing? Here we got feather. Feather we have. See, feather we have here, clearly you see an impression of feather here. And then you see one, see feather here you see. And then you see they have jaw also, but this jaw is modified into beak here, you see. And you see clearly, you see here fingers are ending like a claw. Yes, you see here also fingers are ending like a claw. So this is all about Archaeopteryx. Remaining we'll see in next video.